G'day guys, my name's Nick and welcome to my channel Low Range Nick, where I do videos about four-wheel driving, accessory fitting and maintenance for your four-wheel drive vehicle. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a full test and review on the Bouge RV 40 litre compressor fridge. So this is a 40 litre compressor fridge that's packed full of great features and also comes in at a really great price. So to be completely transparent with my review today, Bouge RV have sent me out this fridge to carry out a test and review, but they haven't altered my opinion or views in any way. They've just asked for an honest review on their product, and that's exactly what you guys are going to see in today's video. The Bouge RV 40 litre fridge is a compressor fridge. So what that means is it can cool to temperatures between 10 degrees Celsius and then all the way down to negative 20 degrees. So this can be used as a refrigerator or as a freezer. So the lid on the fridge can be quite easily opened by using this latch here. Opens all the way up, and you can see this metal limiter strap here which holds the fridge lid open. Now the fridge lid does latch down really well. It seems to be a really tight connection, and there is a bit of foam under the lid here to seal all of that cool air inside the refrigerator. So this is a really handy little diagram on the fridge lid, and it just gives you a bit of a temperature range to keep certain foods at when you're using the fridge or freezer. So now looking inside the fridge, it does come with a removable basket insert and also a removable divider. So what we have here is a 30 litre compartment, and then right next to it here is also a 10 litre compartment. So we have sort of three different sections if we use the divider that we can separate our food into to make it really easy to access and also really easy to find what we're trying to look for in our fridge. So this fridge can sort of be used as a dual zone fridge. So what we can do is when we set the fridge to negative 18, so freezing, we can use this larger section as the freezer, and then the 10 litre section over here can be used as a refrigerator. So this will remain a couple of degrees warmer, which will enable us to use it as a fridge instead. So we can have a freezer section and also our fridge running at the same time. If we run the fridge at say 3 degrees Celsius, it will maintain that temperature through the whole compartment. So we can use the entire thing as a refrigerator, or we can use it as a freezer and a refrigerator. The refrigerator does come with an inbuilt LED light inside the fridge to illuminate this area if you're using the fridge in dark conditions or at night time. The fridge does come with spring-loaded handles, which makes it really easy to secure in your vehicle. The display panel on the fridge is touch screen, so we can quite easily just hold down the on-off button here and turn the fridge on or off. Now we have the option of choosing between maximum power mode or economy mode. You can quite easily just press the snowflake here and switch to economy mode, or switch back to maximum power mode. Now we can go up or down in the temperature range and choose our desired temperature. So if we're using a refrigerator around 3 degrees, or a freezer, we can go to negative 18. So what you can see here is the ambient temperature in the fridge at the moment. So I haven't had the fridge running, and it's around 30 degrees in the garage at the moment. So you can see 30 degrees being displayed here, and this will change as the refrigerator cools down, and it will show you the accurate temperature in the fridge. So if we touch any button here, we can see the degrees or the temperature that we have the fridge set to, so we can adjust that at any point. So now we're looking at the back of the fridge. What you can see here is the main power connection on the fridge. We also have a fusible link in here, so if that blows you can quite easily just pop the cover off and get to the fuse. This fridge can also be run on 12 volt, 24 volt or 240 volt. You also have some inbuilt battery protection as well, so you can quite easily switch between medium, high and low. So on this little diagram, it tells you the different voltages that the fridge will switch off at, and also the voltages that will switch back on at. So another great feature of the Bouge RV 40 litre fridge is the fact that it weighs in at 13.5 kilograms. Now this is extremely light when you compare it to some of the other fridges on the market. So even some of the other fridges that I've actually owned are significantly heavier than this fridge. So some of them even up to 18 kilograms, sometimes even more. And that couple of extra kilos, when you add it up, say if you're packing this full of food in the house and then carrying it out to your vehicle, or if you're removing it from your vehicle at camp and taking it into the tent or caravan or camper trailer, whatever your setup may be, that couple of extra kilograms can make a big difference. So on the side of the refrigerator, you can see these mesh panels. So these allow for some airflow through the fridge to enable that fan and compressor to work together to cool that fridge down really fast. The fridge does come with a user manual which gives you some really good information on how to use the fridge and also about some of the technical specs. It also comes with a really nice long 12-volt cord here for running the fridge in your vehicle or off a lithium power bank. It does come with a 240-volt cord here as well, so if you want to run the fridge in your house off your wall socket, you can run the fridge, cool it down, chuck all your food in and then move it to your vehicle later. It does also come with an Allen key tool here because you do need to fit the handles to the fridge when it arrives. So now I've shown you guys around the Bouge RV 40 litre fridge, let's get stuck into testing this thing out and see how it performs. So now that I've turned the fridge on, you can hear the fan and compressor running. So in comparison to some of the other fridges that I've owned and tested, this fridge is actually reasonably quiet. So it runs at about 45 decibels when the compressor and the fan are running. So in max power mode, the fridge draws about 50 watts. So that's equal to about 4 amps. So in max power mode, in my testing, the fridge cooled from about 30 degrees ambient temp down to 0 degrees in around about half an hour. And now I've switched the fridge to economy mode, the fridge draws about 35 watts of electricity. So this is equal to around about 3 amps. So in eco mode, it takes the fridge about 45 minutes to cool down from around 30 degrees ambient temperature to 0 degrees. Alright guys, so the main test that I've done with this fridge over the last couple of weeks is running it in the back of my vehicle and also running it around home off the wall socket. So as I said before, the fridge does cool down really quickly. So from around 30 degrees Celsius, cools down to about 0 degrees in around half an hour or less. So that's really good if you're running this inside when you're packing it. You can cool that fridge down nice and quick and then quite easily transport it from inside to inside the back of your vehicle without any dramas. The other thing I've noticed is the fact that it is significantly lighter than some of the other fridges that I've owned and tested. So it weighs 13.5 kilos and that is actually really good for a fridge of this size. The other things I like about this fridge is the fact that you can switch between max output and economy mode. So if you're cooling this thing down really quick in the house, you can put it on max output mode, cool this down really quick, and then when you chuck it in the back of your vehicle, put it on economy mode and it's going to save that battery life. So there's one trip that comes to mind that really made me want to change from an Esky to a compressor fridge. And that was a 2-week camping trip that we did to Moreton Island. So we spent 2 weeks over at Moreton Island with an Esky, and over that time we bought probably about 20 bags of ice, and we also spent about $160 on the ice. So after that trip, I decided it was time to get a compressor fridge. So that is the benefit of having a compressor fridge. You don't need any more ice. You can keep your food and drinks cold and down to a particular temperature as well. Some of the other reasons I really like having a compressor fridge around home is the fact that we live in a rural area and we do get power outages a couple of times a year. Now all of the food in our fridge and freezer usually ends up getting transported and put into our compressor fridges to keep it cool until the power comes back. So I can run these fridges off my vehicle or even lithium power banks while the power's out and keep all of our food safe and save us hundreds of dollars in wasted food. So there you go guys, that's the Bouge RV 40 litre compressor fridge that's packed full of great features and also comes in at a really good price. So if you are interested in finding out a little bit more information about the Bouge RV fridges or even some of their other products that they have on the market, I'll drop a link down in the description and the comments to their website so you can check out a bit more info. And if you are interested in actually purchasing one of these refrigerators or some of their other products, I will also have a discount code for you guys so you can save a bit of cash at the checkout. So thanks a lot for watching guys. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more 4-wheel driving, accessory fitting and maintenance videos. Cheers guys.